A filtered reality. Our senses are not windows to the world, they are filters. Have you ever questioned the nature of reality? What if I told you that the world as you perceive it is not the objective truth? Our senses, often mistaken as direct conduits to the world, are actually sophisticated filters, shaping raw data into a digestible reality. Consider vision. We believe our eyes capture the world as it is, but this is an illusion. Light bounces off objects, enters our eyes and is processed by the brain. This process is not a perfect reproduction, it's an interpretation. Optical illusions vividly demonstrate this point. What you see is not always what is there. The brain, presented with ambiguous visual information, makes its best guess, often leading to fascinating discrepancies between perception and reality. Our other senses operate similarly. Taste, touch, smell and hearing all involve intricate processes of filtration and interpretation. The brain, bombarded with sensory input, constructs a coherent narrative, a version of reality tailored for our understanding. But this tailored version, while useful for navigating daily life, is ultimately an illusion, a convincing but ultimately subjective model of the real world. The quantum conundrum. Discover the bizarre nature of reality at the subatomic level. If our macroscopic reality seems a bit shaky, the microscopic world throws a spanner in the works. Quantum physics, the study of the very small, reveals a reality that is downright bizarre, challenging our intuitive understanding of the universe. At the subatomic level, the concrete nature of matter dissolves into a haze of probabilities. Particles, the building blocks of everything, don't exist in fixed states. Instead, they exist in a superposition, a strange blend of multiple possibilities, only collapsing into a definite state when observed. This is the essence of wave-particle duality. Light, for instance, behaves sometimes as a wave, sometimes as a particle, depending on how it's measured. This isn't just a theoretical quirk, it has real-world implications, underpinning technologies like lasers and transistors. Quantum entanglement adds another layer of strangeness. Two entangled particles, no matter how far apart, remain connected. Change the state of one, and the other instantly mirrors the change, defying the limitations of space and time. This spooky action at a distance, as Einstein famously called it, hints at a deeper, interconnected reality beyond our classical understanding. Is this all a simulation? Explore the mind-bending implications of simulation theory. If the strangeness of quantum physics isn't enough, let's consider a truly mind-boggling possibility: simulation theory. This theory proposes that our universe might be a sophisticated computer simulation, a hyper-realistic digital realm indistinguishable from true reality. While seemingly outlandish, simulation theory is gaining traction among some physicists and philosophers. Consider the exponential growth of computing power. It's not inconceivable that an advanced civilization could create simulations indistinguishable from reality, with simulated beings unaware of their true nature. The idea that our reality is not the ground floor of existence but a layer within a grander structure is unsettling, yet strangely liberating. If we are living in a simulation, it raises profound questions about the nature of consciousness, the limits of knowledge, and the very meaning of existence. Proponents of simulation theory point to glitches in our reality, unexplained phenomena that defy conventional explanation, as potential evidence. While far from conclusive, these anomalies fuel speculation and ignite our imaginations, forcing us to confront the possibility that we might be virtual entities within a vast, incomprehensible cosmic program. Section 4. Echoes of Eastern Wisdom. Ancient philosophies offer surprisingly modern perspectives on the illusory nature of reality. The idea that reality is an illusion is not new. Eastern philosophies, particularly Hinduism and Buddhism, have explored this concept for millennia. These ancient traditions, often dismissed as mystical or esoteric, offer insights that resonate surprisingly well with modern scientific discoveries. Hinduism, for example, speaks of Maya, the veil of illusion that obscures true reality. This veil, woven from our senses and desires, creates the illusion of a separate self and a solid, independent world. Buddhism, with its emphasis on impermanence and non-attachment, similarly views the world as a collection of fleeting phenomena, devoid of inherent existence. These ancient teachings, far from being outdated, provide a framework for understanding the limitations of our perception. They remind us that the world we experience is filtered through the lens of our individual consciousness, shaped by our thoughts, emotions, and past experiences. By recognizing the illusory nature of this perceived reality, these philosophies offer a path towards liberation, a way to transcend the limitations of our senses and experience a deeper, more fundamental reality. The convergence of ancient wisdom and modern science is striking, suggesting that perhaps these seemingly disparate disciplines are approaching the same fundamental truths about the nature of reality and consciousness. Section 5. The reality of experience. If our perceptions are flawed, what does it mean for reality itself? We are faced with a dizzying realization: our senses are flawed, the building blocks of matter are elusive, and the universe might be a simulation. So what is real? What can we truly know? While a definitive answer remains elusive, perhaps the focus on objective reality is misplaced. Perhaps reality, as a fixed external entity, is less important than our subjective experience of it. Our feelings, thoughts, and choices, while occurring within this framework of illusion, are nonetheless real to us. The joy of a sunset, the pain of loss, the thrill of discovery, these experiences, however subjective, shape our individual realities and give meaning to our existence. Instead of chasing the shadows of an objective reality that may forever remain beyond our grasp, perhaps we should focus on understanding the nature of our own consciousness, the lens through which we perceive and interact with the universe. By exploring the inner world of our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions, we might gain a deeper understanding of the nature of reality itself. The journey of discovery is not about finding definitive answers, but about asking the right questions, embracing uncertainty, and expanding the horizons of our understanding. In the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates, the unexamined life is not worth living. So let us continue to explore, to question, and to marvel at the mystery and wonder of this extraordinary, albeit illusory, reality we inhabit.